This week's playoff NFC recap, the Cowboys get crumbled by the 49ers, 19-12. I picked the Cowboys. I thought they was going to do work, but clearly they are the same old Cowboys because Dak Prescott still throwing picks, man, like it's nobody's business, man. I believe that's his fifth multi-interception game this year. Bro, he has to do better. And then Brock Purdy, whatever, didn't throw any touchdowns or whatever, but he still handled the charge with a big throw to George Kittle that bobbled it.
Circus catch, bro.
Oh,
a circus catch.
And I'm talking about, bro, like, and was on this game, bro. Like, all those guys was on the game. Very low scoring game. I thought it'd be a lot more points than scored, but man, the debacle of the Cowboys, bro, like them boys can't do anything. Then Tony Pollard got hurt. There wasn't really rushing for anything. I think they rushed for like 75 yards total, if that. The Cowboys did, but like I said, they just couldn't handle the 49ers. What do you think about this game, man?
I will give you credit, bro. When you picked the Cowboys, I thought you was smoking something. Like it was a bad showing for San Francisco. They kind of came out kind of dead a little bit, just kind of flat. I won't say dead. They came out kind of flat. They didn't play as great as they should have played. Credit Dallas's defense though, man. They hung in there, and that defense did more than enough to win that game. You got to definitely look at the offense on this. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
right.
They showed up. The defense showed up, forcing the game to be deadlock, even for the most part of the game, stat wise, this game was pretty damn even. San Francisco wasn't rushing that ball either. You mentioned Dallas wasn't. San Fran wasn't either. Right. Up until like the last drive or two, they were pretty identical in the passing yards too. So this game was pretty deadlocked even. Just the 2 turnovers from Dak, them 2 interceptions that killed him. He went 23 of 37, 206 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Like I said, not good enough. CeeDee Lamb, 10 catches, 117 yards. He had a great game. Tony Pollard going down though. I think that he left the game, but he ended up having a fractured fibula, I'm seeing.
Yeah, I seen he got carted off.
Yeah, fractured his shit. So hopefully he'll bounce back because I like Tony Pollard. He came on strong and he's a good player. So hopefully he can bounce back. But anyway, when he left the game, dude, that changed the game. The game because at that point I felt like Dallas was, if you can at least stay close and stick around to like the fourth quarter of that game and you can keep somewhat moving the ball. And they was having obviously more success when Pollard was in the game. When he left that game, I was like, there's no way Dallas is winning this game now. There's no way.
Right.
But
I think he only had 6 carries, I believe. And then Ezekiel had like 10 or 11 carries.
Right. But he's such a threat. Yeah, he's such a threat catching the ball too. I mean, there's so many, if anything, you got to account for him because he'll burn you. So I felt like that was over when he left the game. But Dak had a chance to be great, man, and put the team on his back to get them to the NFC Championship game. And he came up short yet again. Then promises they will get there someday in the post-game press conference. Just stop, dude. Stop making promises you can't keep. You don't even know what it's looking like next year, bro. Just stop.
You don't. So many free agents on that team, too. I believe you got like 12 free agents. One of them is Tony Pollard. Another one is Michael Gallup, Hooper Rush, is a lot of guys. There's a lot of guys. One of the tight ends, I believe, or whatever, is a free agent and stuff as well. They're not going to be able to keep all those people,
Yeah, definitely get rid of Gallup because you don't even throw him the ball. And when you do, when he's came back, he's not even looking like Gallup. I couldn't understand why they had I think they had re-signed him, didn't they?
I'm not sure.
I thought they had re-signed him, but whatever. Yeah, get rid of Gallup. I don't think that's going to be. I don't think he's going to be in your best interest to re-sign. Like you reiterated, Brock Purdy had a solid game. 19, 29, 214 yards. Kittle, 5 catches, 95 yards with the circus catch. Brock Purdy held his own under pressure. They was pressuring him left and right, but the man did not make mistakes, man. There was like 1 pass, maybe 2, where it's like it could have potentially be picked, especially the one where Diggs almost got it at the end. Like, I tell you what.
And I don't know how the hell he ain't catch that.
Right. You better than that. Yeah.
Right. For real. You're supposed to be elite. You're supposed to be elite. You catch that shit, bro. You feel me? Like,
facts. But I mean, for the most part, he played mistake-free. And that's what you have to do, quarterback in the Niners. You don't have to put up 300 passing yards a game and throw for 3 touchdowns. You don't have to, do all this extra great shit. You just got to not turn the ball over, play smart. You move the ball, rely on your defense. It wins you games. It's gotten you that far.
Right.
So, I mean, I got to credit Brock Purdy, too. So But
And that's
however,
12. That's 12 straight.
that's 12 straight. However, I do feel like an interception is coming for Brock Purdy though. Because it's only so many, you can only be so great for so long without, some error occurring. But we'll talk about that more later.
But I felt like that was gonna happen. The Cowboys gonna bring that blitz or whatever, push him off the line. You know what I'm saying? Make him have to make erratic throws and stuff or whatever. I mean, he had some, but he still stayed poised, man. So you got to give a shout out to the rookie, man, Mr. Irrelevant, very relevant right now, man.
Here's a question I have for you, bro. So, is Dak the quarterback that's going to take Dallas to the next step?
As in the next step, as in Super Bowl contender or Super Bowl winner?
NFC Championship / Super Bowl appearance.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough because you got Jalen Hurts over there in Philly, and then you got Brock Purdy in San Fran or whatever. So you might not even be top 4, top 5.
I'll say Super Bowl appearance because he was one game away from the NFC Championship. So I'll say, do you think that he can be the quarterback that at least gets them to a Super Bowl within like the next 4 or 5 years?
I think he can, but they need a different coach because they have all the talent in the world. But I believe McCarthy or whatever is not the right coach for that system. They need somebody that's a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, aggressive on offense, aggressive on defense. Like you need a Sean Payton type elite coach or whatever to get those boys to the next level. I believe Dak is okay, mid-level. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't even say top 10 right now because he threw so many interceptions. I can't even call him top 10. But as a team all around, you know what I'm saying, together, I believe that they have the talent to do it. I just don't believe they have the coach.
That's fair enough. I think a lot of people share your views on that. There's always questions surrounding Mike McCarthy. Actually, came back and got the job after being out of coaching for a while. Glory days with the Packers, one Super Bowl.
One Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
One Super Bowl.
But I'll tell you what, it's been a while for the Cowboys though. So check this out. There was a tweet that I seen. It was actually Clayton shared it. And so it's a dude named John Foley, right? On Twitter at 2008 Phils. Yeah, Dallas played in the NFC Championship on January 21st, 1996. Jalen Hurts was born on August 7th, 1998. Baby Hurts grew up, learned how to play football, went to college, squatted 600 pounds, graduated, got drafted by the Eagles, and made it to the championship before Dallas went back.
Right.
That's savage.
Yeah, it is.
That's a long time, bro. Like Dallas is due. Do you understand that the Cowboys have finished below 500 just 4 times in the last 20 years? Just 4 times in the last 20 years, and they have 4 playoff victories during that time span.
That's crazy.
That's incredibly hard to do.
That's crazy. I can't even believe it. But that's the Cowboys for you.